Hey there, Shop Paw, still on the phone?
What? I'm uploading videos for all our viewers.
Fair, but we're doing another video.
Another one?
Yeah, we're gonna try some things. This is a furry reviewers try video. So,
we've been setting this up for like 45 minutes, but we had to let some of it cool down because it's hot.
and if you cool it down, the sauce becomes more of a gravy consistency, which is good.
Now, will you show them what we are trying to cool down here before you grab drinks?
Okay. Well, we have two yoppoki.
Not me, each them. I'll poke you later.
You get to show them one, I'll show them the other, fair?
Fair enough. Okay. We are doing yoppoki, which is...
Yoppoki.
No, yoppoki.
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 Oh!
This, what's this? Yoppoki.
Yo.
And this is a black soybean sauce tteokbokki
yes.
rice cakes. So basically you fill it up to about yay there in the container. You cook it for about 2-3 minutes.
Depending on your microwave wattage.
Yeah. And then you stir in the powder and mix it together, put it in the microwave, cook it. And then you have this.
Now this one needs to sit a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's got that nice sauce, and the sauce is absorbing into the little rice cakes. And it's a nice little hearty snack.
Now,
it smells great, though. Now, you gotta be careful with these because they can sometimes be super spicy.
Yeah.
I discovered that the other day.
Yeah. These are only mild ones, though, which is nice.
Now, show them the one you got.
Now, this is called Pollock Roll Mayo Tteokbokki. So, the tteokbokki is the rice cake. And this one has sat for a little bit longer, has become a nice saucy gravy for...
You have to show the camera.
I'm trying. Nice saucy gravy for the rice cakes.
Yoppoki.
Oh, I'm gonna smack you.
You know you like it.
You smack.
Now,
Okay, so that one's first. But he didn't finish making this. This was his job.
I wanted them to see what it looked like first.
And now this is actually a little pink. This is the watermelon one, right?
Yeah, this is
juicy
the
watermelon.
This is the juicy watermelon boba, which is what we got at
Grandpa Joe's.
Liquid Joe's?
Grandpa Joe's.
Grandpa Joe's. So that's the one there. And you're supposed to add it to a soda or something. Now
lemonade or drink of choice.
Yes, now we have a Sprite, which we're going to add to it here.
Oh, do you want to try that
we could
tonight
do that.
while we're at it? Rather
we can
than...
do that.
It smells very much of artificial watermelon.
Keep it going.
I know, you tell me when to stop.
About there. I'm using this line as a reference.
Yes,
And we're going to give it a nice little stir.
and we like to try it before we add any water to it.
Since Sprite is a bit on the sweeter side.
Yes.
Not bad. I'm going to try that.
Artificial watermelon.
Now, for all of you out there that don't know, and I'm going to finally tell you, Ayoka hates melon. Watermelon.
Well, okay.
Big melons.
No.
Honking melons.
Okay. Watermelons, I am very picky about. I only like them at top freshness, like the peak of ripeness. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I will eat them at their peak and enjoy them.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, any other melons, that's a no. Yeah, just a hint of water there. But I especially don't like artificial melon flavor. It is, ugh. I don't generally like artificial banana flavor, but I might be changing in that because I found some things that I do like.
It seems most of the flavor is in the pearls.
Okay, with the pearls is better. I think that's more realistic flavor is in the pearls. But if you're just drinking the soda, which I did earlier because I was afraid to try the pearls, it's horrible. Still not my favorite. I'm going to let him drink this one.
Yay! I get drinkage. No.
Because we have two other fun sodas to try. These are bottled ones we got from Grandpa Joe's yesterday, which we haven't tried yet. This is the Blackberry Cream from Reading or Reading, however you want to pronounce it, Draft. And this is Plantation Style Mint Julep. And no, it is not alcoholic. This is just soda, guys.
And we are not sponsored by any of these products, so don't even think about it. However, I wouldn't mind a sponsorship. Could be nice.
Yeah. And then we are going to try the onion soup flavored potato chips.
Pote.
Pote. My potato chips.
But
Pote, pote, let's go the whole thing off. Alright.
you need to serve it in a bowl.
No, you don't. I don't know why you would want to serve them in a bowl.
You know, toilet bowl. Pote.
It's family friendly. We're using the first finger here. Okay. Okay. So what do we want to try first? Maybe our main dish or the side?
Let's try this side first because I can smell that from here. Oh, that smells nice.
Smells like potato chips to me.
It smells a little bit like onion soup, but that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay. So I wasn't able to smell the onion soup like he was, but once you try the potato chip, the onion soup flavor is definitely on it, and then you taste the potato.
It's like an afterthought. It's really good. I want to eat more potty. How terrible!
Why have we started?
I have a potty mouth now.
No. Don't. I would say don't get him started, but he did it himself.
I was potty trained.
Oh.
No, she chose. She chose this one, and I chose the mint julep. So this is going to be interesting to try.
Cheers.
Sniff first.
My nose is not as good tonight as it normally is, I think.
Oh, that's
I think the
very
pepper
nice.
I smelled earlier killed my nose while I was at the spice place.
It's kind of refreshing. I like that.
Oh, I can smell the mint at least.
Ooh. Well,
This is stronger than the one last night.
no. Now, the mint julep it's cool, it's crisp, really tasty. This would be a nice little treat on a hot day. This one,
That one's sweeter than the one last night, I think.
a little bit. Only a little. But this one This one's, how to describe it? Thick with toothies.
Fine, I'll enjoy it. I like a little soda with body.
I don't know. I like the more cool and crisp kind of sodas, and you seem to like the more hearty and robust and thick.
I am from the Midwest originally, okay? It shows.
Have a potty check.
Your potty mouth. Alright, let's try some of this here.
Alright, which one's this?
This one is the Pollock Roll with mayo.
Its consistency has gotten to a nice thick
it's
gravy.
Very thick. It's actually more like mac and cheese consistency now. Want to try it?
Oh. Yeah, it's like a mac and cheese.
Oh, there's the heat.
There's a little heat on that. Show them how nice and thick that is. Come on, you big wuss.
I am! I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, it has gotten to mac and cheese consistency for the sauce. That is both good and bad at this point, because my taste buds, whew. Yeah, so this one is a little bit spicy. If you want it less spicy, I would just put less of the spice packet in this, because this one doesn't come with a sauce and spice packet, just the spice packet. So you could just put a little less in and you'd be fine.
Alright, now mine hasn't sit quite as long, so it's still kind of a nice thick gravy kind of feel.
Okay.
So let's try.
What? I feel I need to reset my palate. I'm gonna strangely go for the watermelon.
That's one way to reset it. Now, if we had a ginger, it would really reset the palate, but.
Oh, that actually reset very nicely. We'll get that for later.
Alright.
Oh, still got some spiciness in my mouth though.
And
I like the flavor, but the heat is just a little much for me. That one would probably be right up your alley though.
there's a bit of heat there, yeah. It's almost like the sauce on a Salisbury steak. A little thicker.
Not quite as sweet though. This is definitely like a garlic sauce that you get at a Asian place.
Like stick into the spoon nice.
Yeah, but it is a little spicier than that. But yeah, it's like a garlic sauce that you would get at a Chinese takeout. But spicier.
You can take me out anywhere. You got competition.
It can happen.
Oh.
See, I can be saucy too.
Go eat your potty chip.
I'm gonna let him have these, or I'm gonna just rinse them off. I don't know. It's fine with me. I have ramen. If I really want to make it.
Personally, I kind of like the fact that it's turned into almost like a cheese, kind of a mac and cheese consistency.
Yeah, the consistency is great, but like it's just a bit spicy for me. It does also have a sweetness that the other one doesn't have.
I can taste that.
So like I can taste the flavor before I get the heat, which is nice. But once that heat has set in, it is not really letting go. For me anyway. Because I tried the water, I tried the watermelon stuff.
One thing I do like about Asian cuisine, when it does have heat in it, it will clear your head.
That's true.
Alright, now.
I said I was going to let him drink it, but I've kind of decimated everything but the boba.
We can always do another one.
Fair enough.
You want to do another one?
We have 2 more flavors left. You chose that one, so I think this one's mine. The question is blue Hawaiian coconut or mango passion fruit. I'm feeling blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Alright, let me give this a rinse out.
Yeah, because we don't want to contaminate our flavors.
Alright. See, instead of doing this all in like one at a time, one short video, we're kind of having to do this all in bigger chunks because we've got a flight to go to and we can't take all this with us.
Unfortunately.
So which one is this again?
This is the blue Hawaiian coconut, which is strangely not blue. It is clear, for the most part.
Clearly. Alright.
We don't really have enough Sprite for this. We
Close
might need
enough.
to go get more.
Oh, just enough.
Just enough.
All
Alright,
right.
give it a mix.
Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's put in a little extra water, thin it out a bit. A little more. More.
That's fine. That's enough. Give it a mix.
All of it.
Well,
only a drop left anyway.
Exactly.
That nice and cold on a hot day. That's nice.
Okay, so far, all of them we tried, this is my favorite.
The coconut?
The blue Hawaiian coconut. This is not blue, but the flavor is the best of all of them.
So far. This would be something you want to sit out on a hot day, on a porch, watch your kids playing, that kind of thing.
Don't put water in it, but put some ice. Let it sit in the Sprite so that it dilutes the Sprite, but also keeps it cold. Nice and cold. Yeah. For all that he's made fun of it, he loves the potty chips.
The novelty of it just saying potty on the front is hilarious, guys. I mean, come on. How can you go wrong with a joke on that?
You can't. You really can't. Now, the onion soup sablé, the French onion sablé, was still better. But that one we're going to have trouble finding. So I was very lucky to find these to try.
Alright, now, we have something kind of fun and simple here.
We finally have dessert.
We have a dessert to go with this little snack attack at 11:30 at night. This is a daifuku.
Daifuku, yep.
A red bean cake basically. Show them the cute little red bean cake.
It's basically mochi wrapped around red bean. Sometimes you can have strawberry daifuku or other flavors, but this is just your basic.
They're basically a stuffed little jelly cake thing.
Stuffed mochi,
Yeah.
if you will.
It's basically a mochi. A big mochi.
Mm-hmm. Or a big mouth.
Until I'm ready.
But I didn't want to wait till you were ready. It was funny.
I'll show them what we're talking about.
So after the bite he took.
Oh, that's nice. It's not too very sweet. It's a nice little jelly.
Not really a jelly, it's more of a
It's mochi,
paste.
which is kind of a smooth jelly paste thing. And it's hard to describe mochi. Because mochi is basically rice that's been pulverized into a smooth dough-like paste.
Yeah, it's a dough. It's a chewy dough. And then the red bean has been sweetened with a paste and made into a paste and put inside. Now, from what I hear from most people who don't like this sort of thing, it's more that they don't like the texture than the flavor. Because mochi does have like a very chewy consistency that is not for everyone. But some of them I like, some I don't like. For me, it is more of a flavor issue. Because if I don't like the flavor, then I'm not going to eat it. But like peanut butter mochi I like, and like daifuku, good. Because it's got nice flavor to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, red bean paste is a nice, it's subtle, it's sweet. Usually.
Unless they say savory on it, then yeah, it's going to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
If you could see that, Terry, you know the consistency of mochi.
It's a nice little treat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in some stores you can also get mochi ice cream,
Oh.
where they take ice cream and freeze it in little balls and then wrap it in mochi. And you wait until it's kind of half thawed inside the mochi, and you just spoon into that. It's very tasty, depending on what you have. There are all kinds of flavors.
Mm.
Mm.
Nom, 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 nom.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Oh. Kitty likes sweet. What? I do.
I know.
I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But yeah.
So, now,
Pick a favorite.
1 out of 5 for the potty.
Well, this is a try video. Are we gonna review it too?
I thought we kind of were.
Okay. If this were the onion souffle, it would get a full 5 stars. But since it's a potato chip that isn't quite as strong, I will give it 4. It's a great little snack, but I want more onion.
I can agree with that. 3.5 for me.
Okay, fair. But it is addictive. I can just sit there and eat it and eat it and eat it.
I know the whole bag will be gone soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Yoppoki.
All right.
Let's start with the flavor we started with, the Pote roe and mayo.
Which almost has turned into a mac and cheese.
In a way. in consistency.
It really has turned into pretty much mac and cheese. And the heat is actually dissipating. It's not as hot as it was at first. I think the longer you wait on these, the cooler it gets.
Yeah, because I'm getting still a little heat from this.
But this one,
Ooh.
yeah, the heat is not nearly as much.
Nope, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're what?
I am. I've told you that.
All right, so starting with the mayo one that looks and tastes kind of like a mac and cheese, but a little bit of heat on it that apparently she is allergic to.
I'm not allergic. I'm just a wuss. The straw farted.
I think it growled at you. I like this. I'll give this a solid 4 myself.
I'm not even going to try rating it because I can't really eat it as is. But it did have a good flavor before the heat hit me. That is really all I can say. And the same with that one.
Same with this one?
Good flavor before the heat hit.
Mm.
Just very different flavors.
On this one, I'll give it a 4 as well. Because I bet this would thicken up even further, just like that one did with the
right time.
With the right timing. But right now it's kind of a nice, thick, gravy kind of consistency. It smells divine, guys. Oh, man.
It does smell good. I'll give you that.
I mean, this is something I would want dripping off of a nice steak or something.
The noises the straw is making, I cannot.
And this one?
Okay, this is the only one so far that is going to get my 5 stars. Because this is my favorite flavor of the drink. It, with Sprite and a little bit of water or a Starry, this is just divine. It tastes like what it's supposed to be. And even when you dilute it with the water, it doesn't really dilute the flavor of the coconut. It's still there. And in fact, it's better than if you were to leave it straight Sprite. So personally, this one gets this of the popping boba drinks so far. This is a 5. It's my favorite. I could drink this all freaking day. I'm not kidding.
All right, and now the sodas. I will start with my mint julep here. Smooth and crisp. 1 out of 5. I would give it a solid 4.5 because I would like to pour this over ice, or I could even mix this into a tea.
I can see that mixed into a tea that would be divine.
Yeah, definitely. On its own, a good 4.5. I would definitely get this one again. It's very refreshing.
For me, that's maybe a 3, unless you put it into a tea, and then I would be like,
Or over crushed ice, maybe?
Or over ice, where you let it sit.
Maybe a slice of lemon.
No, lime.
A lime?
Yeah, I would go with lime for that. Lime goes really well with mint.
That's true.
But excuse me. The thing is, I actually liked the red ribbon mint that we had. I think a little bit better than that one, just because this one feels a bit sweeter to me.
I'm the reverse. I love this one a little bit better than the other one, because the other one reminded me of my grandpa. Now, good fond memories, but all I remember from my grandpa was him handing me that little stick of gum because I did a good job. And I grew to hate spearmint because of it.
Well, that's still spearmint, it's just sweeter.
Now, this one
It's
is kind of a different caliber of that kind of mint.
It's just sweeter.
But the one actually tasted like, the other one tasted like gum. Where this one tastes more like a natural.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I guess it really just depends on what you want to do with it. If you want to leave it straight, I would buy the other one. If you're going to put it in something, with something, that would be like, this one's the better one to do it with.
Mm-hmm.
Fair?
Alright, fair. Now, what about yours?
Okay. It's a great soda. I will not lie. I like the blackberry cream. I'm getting more blackberry than cream, though. I'll get my cream later. But anyway, the point is that this isn't quite giving me what I would want. Like, I want more of the creamy flavor. If you're gonna say it's blackberry cream. But that being said, because it's like the hearty, rich style stuff, it's not something you can drink a lot of all at once.
It's a sipper.
It is. So I would say this is more about a solid 2.5 to 3, just because I like it, but I can't drink a lot of it all at once.
Now this, I would say, if you mixed it with a little bit of club soda and then over crushed ice, that might help.
Actually, if you just made this into a float, it would be amazing.
Okay, that would be good as a float, yeah.
But, yeah.
Let's just make it more sugary.
Just vanilla ice cream to give it the creaminess.
Okay, vanilla, yes. What about mint?
Now you've got me curious. I want to mix the two.
Uh-oh. I have given her a challenge. She is pouring a little bit into one of our spare water bottles here. Equal parts.
Equal? I think the mint would overpower. I think you need to go light on the mint.
Okay, a little less. How about that?
Toss it around a little bit. I'll definitely see. Ooh, kind of an interesting smell.
No? Okay.
No, I gotta try it first. I know. The mint overpowers, but the blackberries there in the background.
That's an interesting flavor. And she adds more blackberry.
Just a little bit. Just a hint. That's... No. It is good. You get both flavors nice and playing happily.
Yeah.
I have a winner. Well, I like it.
To your taste and consistency, I kind of like the first taste. A little more mint forward versus the cherry forward. Or blackberry or whatever.
Yeah, well, they're actually more playing nicely about equal here, even though we used more of the blackberry. But yeah. So there.
Write down in the comments, who do you think would win?
Here's the thing. I win because I get to drink it.
I can't deny that.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, I gave my thoughts on the blackberry cream. You have not.
Alright. Mine, I would give it a solid 2. Myself. Because I like the thinner, crisper kind of sodas where it's a more forward. This one just feels thick to me. It's very heavy in its flavors. And,
True.
And if I'm going to go with that, I want to like douse it down with a little something. Maybe thin out the mix. You know, like with diesel, put in a little whiskey, you get an extra 50 RPMs.
Well, folks, at least he can drink that one, unlike the chocolate-covered cherry soda, which he actually ended up trying.
I gave it a taste. I could not do more than that because I began to have problems.
Yeah, I figured that. That's why I made the video on my own, even though he was like, why you made the video without me? You were.
No, I don't deny that.
Anyway, I'm Ayoka.
And I'm Shockpaw.
We hope you enjoyed this furry reviewers try and review video. We'll see you in the next adventure.